Okay, everybody, welcome back finally to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your undefeated world champion Toronto Blue Jays. Apologies for the long wait. It has been one hectic month, give or take, for me, so I just uploaded the last game where Randy Wolf pitched a complete game shutout. Who knew he had that in him? So now we're going to be heading into this game here. This is the final game of the month. We're going to be taking a road trip over to Kansas City. So on the mound today is going to be not Danks, but Jeremy Guthrie. So I've decided, since I already had Doc Holliday, I'm going to have Dr. Oz for Royo as well, Dr. Wolf for Randy, of course, Dr. J for Guthrie. And then I'm going to have to decide Dr. Scott or something for Olsen, and then Dr. Danks. Because I think let's go with that whole Doctor theme. Okay, so Guthrie looking into the game, 3.58 ERA. Not looking about the ERAs, we're getting the wins, right? So taking a look over there, we're going against Mike Messina. This should be a good pitching matchup. A former Oriole on our team against a former Yankee and another former Oriole. Yeah, because Messina played for both Baltimore and the Yankees. Alright, hanging to the game here. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. I believe this is the first game I've recorded since I went to the Jays game. On May 8th, they beat the Angels 2-0. It's been nearly a month to the day as I'm recording this, so I'm hoping let's get some games ready. Let's get them uploaded. We got to pick up the pace. I want to keep this game going, of course. Alrighty, head into the game now. Rich Aurelio leading off, 4.66, 6.26. Mike Messina has a 1.5 ERA. Strike one on the changeup. Nice slider missed. 1-1. Fastball in the zone. 1-2. Foul that one back. It will hit the netting out there. Aurelio stays alive. 1-2. The sinking fastball just missed the bottom left corner. 2-2. That one went inside. Aurelio swung, fouled it back again. Count remains 2-2. He pushes that over. Will it get down for a base hit? Yes, it will. Past the second baseman. A leadoff single for Rich Aurelio, just barely. And a long at bat. That was 7 pitches. Goes for leadoff single. Here's Ray Durham. Two-seamer just missed outside. 1-0. Change up, bottom right corner. Caught it. 1-1. Sinking fastball too far and low. 2-1. They're keeping an eye over on Aurelio at first. For all the runs we score, we never steal bases. Strike 2 in the zone on the sinking fastball. And a slurve dropped into the zone. That's going to be, a base hit. Will Aurelio get there in time? Yes, he will. Back-to-back singles for the Jays. Here's Berkman, 489, 29, 71. It's not been the best in this series against Minnesota. Had some double plays. Quick 2-0 count. So it's not a slurve, it's a knuckle curve he's throwing. Berkman smacks it up the middle. The bases are going to be loaded. 3 straight hits for the Jays. Brings up AR-15. And in this situation, he doesn't swing unless it's a mistake. That was a weak strike call. That should have been ball 1. Instead 1-0. Knuckle curve in the other batter's box. 1-1. Got away from Messina. Almost hit Rios. 2-1. 3-1. Hands are off. Let it go by. Payoff pitch to Alex Rios. Smokes that the other way. Markakis going back. We're tagging up. They will run it out. Rios with the sac fly. 1-0 Jays. Here's Braun now. You know we got to let him swing. Two-seamer too high. 1-0. Two-seamer too high again. 2-0. A lot of 2s in that sequence of events. Went fishing for that one. Where's it going? Caught. Okay. Stay at your bases. Got a little jumpy on my end. 2 away. Here's Lowell. Ball 1. Keep an eye on the pitch count. It's going to be almost at 30. Sinking fastball caught the top of the zone. 1-1. Perfectly on that top left corner. 1-2. Went inside with it. Lowell fouled it back, staying alive for one more pitch. 1-2. And he pulled that one. That is not where we want that ball hit. Will it fall? Nope. Caught by Dunn. That's going to end the inning. So Rios with the sac fly managed to get a run across, but Messina gets out of a jam there. We're 1 for 3. Let's head to the bottom of the first now. Let's see what Dr. J can do. So, that was 95. I actually did happen to be watching an MLB Power Pros video that said if you mash the button during the windup, they throw harder. And I never knew that about this game, so that's a good way to mix up speeds. A low ball, 1-0 to Matthews Jr., who's gearing up already for a big hit. Got away from Guthrie, stayed in the zone. That's not the kind of omen we want. 1-1 count. Hold that. Foul. And he read that curve well. That thing's going. That thing's going. We got a tie ball game, man. All right, not what we wanted. A leadoff home run. This ball game is tied. Okay, let's get into the zone, right? Whatever. One hit, it happens. Typical ERA, 3.86. Nick Markakis, 317, 312. Strike one on the slider. Got a piece of that fastball. It's going foul down the opposite baseline. Here's the 0-2 now. Got him swinging on the changeup. Chase Utley, 284, 419. Got that. It gave that a good whack. That's going back there. Rios makes a jumping catch. 2 away. Here's Dunn. This is the guy you want to worry about. Strike one on the slider. Just inside on the four-seamer. 1-1. Pull that over to Berkman. Steps on the bag. That's going to end the inning. So first inning's a wash. We're 1 for 3. They're 1 for 1. 7, 8, 9 part of our lineup coming up. Luke Scott leading off.
30, Luke Scott, left fielder.
Strike one on a knuckle curve across the heart of the plate. We got to be patient. Slider low. 1-1 now. And a breaking pitch. Scott muscles that. Will it get over hill? No, it won't. 1 away. There's Loduca, and he has been tearing up the Twins. We can say that. 3 home runs in this series against them. Take strike one. Knuckle curve in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinking fastball missed. 2-1. 2-2. Just missed that corner there. Bold take. It's going to be a payoff pitch to PLD. Went inside with it. Flew out. Well, lined out to Utley. 2 away. Here's Grandy. And we'll give him a power swing here because we have the righty Aurelia after him. That thing is clobbered to right field. It is gone. That's why you let him swing in that situation. We got Matthews Jr.'s leadoff home run back. We're up by 1 again. 2-1 Blue Jays, just over 400 feet. Grandy's 22nd home run on the season. That's going to conclude the first trip through our lineup. 4 hits, 2 runs. There's no doubt about that one. It's really now 1 for 1. Had a single his first time up. A 7-pitch at bat. Strike one on the slider, 0-1. 2-seamer in the dirt, 1-1. Changeup caught the far side of the plate, 1-2. He popped Aurelia up. That's going to Utley over at second base, and he gets it. So that's going to end the top of the second. We're 2 for 4. They're 1 for 1. 5, 6, 7. Part of the Twins lineup. Let's see what we can do here. Justin Morneau. 1 strikeout in the game for Dr. J. Hits that on the skinny part of the bat. Aurelia to Berkman. 1 away. Here's Veritek. Strike one on the slider. Grounded out to short. Aurelia over to Berkman. 2 away. Here's Aaron Hill. Strike one on that bottom left corner. Caught a great part of the plate. Aaron Hill reads that curveball. That's going to center field. Their second hit of the day. Their first base hit. That isn't a home run. Already Connor Jackson now. Strike one. That was a bit of a lucky two-seamer. Caught enough at the plate there. Went inside. There. Hit the changeup. Stayed fair. Berkman stepped on the bag, and that ends it. 3 groundouts in that inning. They're 1 for 2, or 2 for 4. We're both 500 currently. Top of the third coming up. Ray Durham in the 2 spot leading off for your Toronto Blue Jays. Messina's ERA just under 2. Strike one on the knuckle curve. Missed the bottom right corner. Missed the zone. 2-1. Zone 2-2. And a mistake. That's being lined to left. It will fall for a base hit. A lucky pitch there. Durham has a leadoff single. He's 2 for 2 on the day. There's Berkman. I got a hunch. Strike one on the changeup. Nothing 1. And Berkman, yeah, that was a high pitch. He clobbered that. It's going to left. Dunn is... Oh, he almost caught that. Oh, but barely made it, man. Oh, if Adam Dunn caught that, man, but whatever. Second home run of the day for the Jays. 30th on the season for Berkman. There goes the quality start from Messina. 4-1. Well, that took me out of the zone there for a second. Adam Dunn nearly got that, man. He didn't even need to scale it. That got right there to that first row there. He's at 50 pitches. ERA is a mid-2 ERA now. Strike one on the changeup. Nice miles per hour on it. Nothing 1. Hits that up the middle. That's going to go for a base hit. 3 straight hits for the Jays. Rios with a 0-out single. Here's Braun. Flew out his first time up. If I did better base running, he could have got a sac fly. Swinging out the first pitch to center field. 4 hits for the Jays in a row. And it looks like they're going to take Messina out of there. Allowed 4 runs. Only pitched 2 innings. Here's Rauch to try and salvage the situation, but he ain't going to have an easy time with an ERA just above 6. Strike one on a changeup. Lowell hits that to center. How far back is it going? Matthews Jr. catches it. Let's test him. Where are they going with it? They go to second. 2 outs, but we got a man over at third. Here's Luke Scott. All you need is a base hit, Scotty. That's going up the middle. Off of Hill's glove. Fielded by the second baseman. Won't be in time. Infield RBI for Luke Scott. 5-1 Jays. Here's PLD. Strike one on the changeup. Strike 2 on another changeup. And knew a changeup was coming that time. Hill over to first base. He had fielded that time. That's going to be a 3-run rally for the Jays in the 3rd inning. We're 5 for 9. Twins are 1 for 2. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and it's the last batter in their lineup, Melvin Mora. So let's see what Guthrie can do. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Just inside on the curve. 1-1. It's bounced over to second. Durham, Berkman, 1 away. Matthews Jr. doesn't seem to be gearing up for another home run, surprisingly. Guess let's see what he wants to do here. Just low on that 4-seamer. 1-1. He gives that a good whack. That's going to center. That's going to be extra bases. The cutoff man, he remains at second. So their goal is, with only 1 out to spare, get him to third, or home, of course. Kikis hits it up the middle. Over to first. That went nowhere. That's good. Let's go for a strikeout at bat here. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Utley hits that over to Rilia. Over to first. Got him. That's going to be the bottom of the 3rd concluded with. So 1 trip through the lineup. Guthrie only allowed the home run. That's not bad. Top of the 4th. It's going to be the last batter in our lineup. Curtis Granderson. 1 for 1 with the solo shot. We are not quite at batting practice yet. We still got to take it slow here. High inside fastball, 1-1. 2-1. 2-2. Grandy gets a good hit at that. That's hit into the shift to prevent an extra base hit, but he gets himself on base. He's looking for a cycle. Here's Aurelio, 1 for 2. Read that one well. That was caught by Morneau at first base. Grandy runs right back over to the base. One away. Here's Ray Durham, 2 for 2. It's the first pitch he sees. Will that fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. Ray Durham is 3 for 3. It's going to bring up Berkman. Also looking for a cycle, needs the double and the triple. Takes strike 1 on changeup. Changeup missed, ball 1. 2 RBIs in the game for him already. Slider stayed in the zone, 1 and 2. Fastball way inside, 2 and 2. And he fields that over, or swings it over. That's going to make it over to Dunn. The bases are loaded again. For Alex Rios, 1 RBI in the game. High fastball, strike 1. Read that one well. That's going into the gap. It will fall for extra bases most likely. Not extra bases, but 2 runs are going to come home. 7-1, Toronto. Here's Braun Rauch, already tired. You know what we're waiting on. Strike 1 on a fastball. Goodbye, baseball! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to that baseball. Braun came up in the clutch that time, 472 feet, 45th home run on the season, 3 RBIs for him now. 10-1 Jays. 5-run rally we're having here. In wrong place at the wrong time. That thing got there like a laser. They're going to take Roush out of there. ERA now in 7s. Here comes our friend Marmol. Lowell still 0 for 2 in the game. 2 flyouts. He's made decent contact. Pitch 1 is a curve in the dirt, 1-0. Curve in the strike zone, 1-1. Weird bouncer there. Over the head of the first baseman. How did that happen? That should not have happened. That should have been second out. Eh, whatever, right? Here's Scotty. Pitch gets away from Veritek. Because of that, our friend over there, Lowell, is in scoring position. Change up 1-1. It's that hard into the ground, past the glove of the third baseman. Wow, man. 2 lucky hits. Runners on the corners. Here's Loduca. He's been here before. Keeping an eye over on first base. Strike 1 on a high fastball. Curveball just in the zone there. 0-2. Are you kidding me, man? Oh, Loduca went down on 3 pitches. Can't blame him. Here's Grandy. Marmol loves that top left of the zone, apparently. That's 4 pitches that have gone there now. Grandy got a hit on that. It wasn't very good. Matthews Jr. catches it in center field. That's going to end the inning. But we got 5 runs across the plate. They have yet to shut us out of an inning. We're 10 for 16. They're 1 for 3. 4, 5, 6, part of the Twins lineup now. Here's Dunn. Strike 1. Don't know what he's looking back for. That was a fair call. Just missed that slider. Didn't go for the curve in the dirt. 1-2 now. Got him on that changeup. That was closer to the inside of the zone. Would have been called a strike. Here's Morneau now. Perfectly at 250. Gave it a good whack. Just missed the sweet spot. Caught by Grandy. 2 away. There's Veritek now. Hits the first pitch he sees. That will stay in the park. Off the wall. Scott relays it. It's going to be a 2-out double for Veritek. And that's something we don't need to see again. So here's Hill. Pulled that. Lowell, easy peasy. Got him. So, extra base hit went nowhere. They're 1 for 4. We are 10 for 16. Going to be the top of our lineup in the top of the 5th. Rich Aurelio leading off. 1 for 3. I mean, it's batting practice. We always want to tire out that pitcher, right? Strike one, 50-50 call. Didn't go our way. That one should not have gone his way too, I feel like. And really muscles that high pitch over to center field. He's going to have a second base hit of the day. 0-2 count means nothing against our team. Here's Durham, 3 for 3. 3 singles. Strike one on the curve, nothing in one. Strike two on a slider, nothing in two. Pitcher's tired. Just missed inside. 1 and 2. Popped up to Veritek, and finally a foul ball wouldn't come back to bite us. One away. Here's Berkman, still looking for that cycle. 3 for 3. 2 singles and a 2-run home run of his own. High slider missed. 1 and 1. He muscles that down the line. Will Dunn be able to field it? Yes, he will. So if they've solved Berkman and Durham. Here's AR-15, 2 for 2. A sac fly and 2 singles. I believe he has 3 RBIs now in the game. Missed that fastball, 1-0. Missed that changeup, 2-0. Smokes that to center field. He gave it a good ride. It's going. Will it have enough to get out of the... No! Ran down by Matthews Jr. I spoke too soon. Left the man on. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 8-9-1 part. This Twins lineup. Guthrie's been doing well. That one got away from him. Knock on wood. Oh, broken bat. He took a good swing there. Lowell to Berkman. 1 away. There's Melvin Moore now. 0 for 1 with the grounder. Strike one. Ooh, right down the middle for 50-50 call. That went our way. Hits that to center. Grandy runs it down. Excellent. 2 away. Matthews Jr., we've yet to get him out. Why not serve him something high? Strike one. Apparently not wanting. I want to field the second baseman. That's going to go for a base hit. That's wonderful. I wanted to field Durham. They put it on Grandy. Whatever. He's only on first. He is a triple away from the cycle now. Markakis, right to Aurelia. That went nowhere. So they are 1 for 5. 3 of those hits coming from Matthews Jr. We're 10 for 17. Top of the 6th. Ryan Braun leading off. They're keeping Marmol on. All right, Braun has the second home run of the game. Believe that's RBI number 4 as he comes across the plate on that. Exact same amount of feet as his first home run was. 46th on the season. 11-1 Toronto. A double-digit lead. We've been here before. One pitch, boom. Really not much to say about that. It was a weak pitch. It got what it deserved. Now going to take Marmol out of there. This is what, pitcher number 4 in the game. Zach Miner. He's tired. All right, Lowell. Strike one on the changeup. So Lowell, I believe everyone has a hit now, except maybe Loduca. Lowell 1 for 3, has made contact every time. He gives that a good ride. That's going to right field. Will it get past Markakis? He's at the warning track, makes the catch. Away. Here's Luke Scott, 2 for 3, 2 singles of his own. Missed the zone on the fastball. 1-0. High and inside, missed. 2-0 on that fastball. Scott hits that 2-0 pitch hard. Aaron Hill fields it. Nice sidestep move. Gets him out of first. 2 away. They're keeping him in to face Loduca, who is 0 for 3. It's the first pitch he sees. That's pulled. That's going to be a single. Loduca will have a hit in the game. He's 1 for 4 now. That's going to bring up Grandy. Against a tired right-handed pitcher. This is what we want. High changeup, a 1-0. High changeup caught that time. 1-1. And he went fishing for that one. That was pulled to right. It's going to be off the wall, or it clears it. Granderson, his second home run of the day. Number 23 on the season. That was pulled sharply, and he got a lot of it. 380 feet. I believe that's his third RBI as he comes across the plate, 13-1. And he really pulled that his way. It was on the opposite side of the plate. He went fishing for it. They're going to take Minor out of there. This is pitcher 5. Evelyn, oh, we remember you, buddy. And of course they bring in the lefty right after a righty gave up a home run to a lefty batter. Experienced Twins baseball. Anyways, quick 1-1 count to Rich Aurelia. You know, we'll contact swing here too, why not? Okay, there we go, Morneau. He'll step on the bag, that's going to end it. I figured we have 2 switch hitters, why not? So, another 3 runs. They shut us out in the 5th, I realized, but we made up for here. We're 13 for 20. They're 1 for 5, but it's the heart of their lineup. Chase Utley in 3 spot. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Nothing in 1. Fouls that one back. No chance at that one for Lojuka. There's the 0-2. Just a little low on that slider. 1-2 now. Got a good amount of it. Will it get there in time? What a play, man. Oh, picture perfect. I want to see the replay of that one. Bergman had to take the leap for that. Toss it over. Guthrie. Oh, it doesn't get closer than that. A foot race, and the Jays came out on top. Excellent. Here's Dunn. First pitch, he's... Okay, all right. Holy goodness gracious. That's his 10th home run on the season. It is a solo shot, 465 feet. He mollywopped that thing. 13-2. Whatever, right? We got the cool out. We gave up the run. Let's just focus. Getting through the inning, right? We need 2 outs. Guthrie, you'll have the quality start. That's what we want. Bit by bit here. That's pulled by Morneau. Rios, out of his reach. That's going to be off the wall. Fielder coming in. We might get him. Nope. He's in there safely. 2 straight hits for the Twins. There's a man on second. I don't want to see this. 1 out. Keep an eye on him. Veritek. His mentality here is just get a handle on something, drive it, 0-2 count. That's what we want. Fouled it back, so he's caught up to the fastball, sending something inside. Runner takes off to third. Oh, this is not what we wanted. Come on, man. Run it out. So the hit and run successful there, 13-3. Quality starts in jeopardy for Dr. J. All right, Aaron Hill. Let's see a double play. Just inside, fastball, ball 1. I don't know if this is going to be a double play. Just go to first. Got him. Advance Veritek to scoring position. 2 outs. Connor Jackson. If not him, we need to get Mora out. It's got to be one of these guys. Just above Aurelia's glove. There goes the quality start for Guthrie. That's a shame. 13-4 now. He's getting tired. Let's keep his ERA under 4. 1 out is all you need. When Matthews Jr. comes in, I'll bring in a lefty. That's hit over. Oh, my God, man. Okay, all right. You got to come out, Jeremy. See, this kind of thing. The inning's getting away from us a bit here. Let's take it a step at a time. I want to go here. Matthews Jr. He's a switch hitter. A lefty. There's a ton of lefties after him, though. So we're going to bring in... actually, let me see. Markakis, how do you do against lefties? Nothing to speak of. How about you? He's not good against lefties. Okay, all right. All right, Hendrickson, you're coming in, man. Let's see what you got. See the fastball. Location was not very good. 85. The curve. 73. 73 on the changeup. I could always walk him, get some Markakis, but Matthews Jr. is not as good against lefties. Got him on 2 there. Come on, man. Come on. Got him swinging. We finally solved him, and we got it right when we needed it. So Guthrie went 5 2/3, allowed 4. Hendrickson gets us out of the jam. That 6th inning was a wash. It's 13-4. We're still up by 9. Top of the 7th coming up. Ray Durham leading off. 3 for 4. Still a tired pitcher on the mound for him. Ball 1. Ball 2. Gives that a good ride, but it's right to Matthews Jr. at center field. 1 away. There's Berkman. 3 for 4. Change up in the zone. Strike 1. Line that one. That will fall for a base hit. I was thinking extra bases because it was fielded, but not going to risk it. Berkman 4 for 5 in the game now. Here's Rios. 2 for 3. Smokes the first pitch he sees to center field. Matthews Jr. is going back. Runs it down. 2 away. But that's going to bring up Braun. And they're keeping him in. This is a poor decision here. He's absolutely gassed. Is it a hat trick for Braun? It is a hat trick for Ryan Braun. 47th home run on the season. 90th RBI on the season as he comes across the plate, just shy of 420 feet. 15-4. I'll have to keep track of his RBIs too. So Evelyn is coming out. They're bringing in Turnbow here. Is he tired too? No, he's just feeling the plain Jane. ERA of 7. Strike 1 to Mike Lowell on a slider. Gets the fastball. That's going for a 2-out single. It's Luke Scott. 2 for 4. It's the first pitch he sees. Over to Mora at third. Over to first. That's going to end the inning. We got more runs across the plate. Another 2 runs thanks to Ryan Braun. 15 for 23. They're 4 for 10. And today I'm going to have a little bit of good luck. Orange Crush. Because I'm going to have lunch right after this. Probably after the next game. Wolf. Oh, God. Cool. What else to say, but even then, we look at it. Guthrie held the guys to 4 for 10, even though he didn't get the quality start. We want the win, and it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the Triple H Metrodome, home of the Minnesota Twins at the time. They now reside at Target Field. Here's Markakis. So now the goal of Hendrickson. Get to Veritek. Don't allow any hits. This is just lefty paradise here. Markakis gives that. Good ride. Got distance. Caught by Scott. That's a good name for a cop show. Here's Utley. Got a hit in the game. Fastball just inside. 1-0. Got a handle on that. That's going to fall for a base hit. This is exactly what I didn't want. 1-out double for Utley. That's going to bring up Dunn. Not sure how Dunn is against lefties. I guess we're going to find out here. That's going foul. Way foul. Oh, just missed the corner, man. Are you kidding me? He pulls that one. It's going foul. Try to get him reaching. That got away from Loduca. Oh, come on, Loduca. Get that. Okay, now I want to keep an eye over third. Do something sky high. At it first. Runner remains on third. That's what we wanted. Morneau. So that slider, cutter, excuse me, strike 1. It's the curve. Nothing in 2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. That's what we needed. Excellent relief pitching by Hendrickson. Might be taking him out of the next inning. Gonna have to see the rest of the lineup. Put in a righty. Gagne closes out on the 9th. We'll see what we can do. So Duke out 1 for 4 in the game, only a single. First pitch is a mistake, hits it to center field, caught by Matthews Jr. That guy has been our Achilles heel. There's Grandy looking for a hat trick on home runs, pulls it, that one's going. Will it have enough? Markakis at the wall, he watches it go. 3rd home run on the day for Curtis Granderson. 24th on the season, only 370 feet. That's not even the shortest home run today for the Blue Jays. 16-4. There's Aurelia. Ball 1 on the inside changeup. Muscles that over to right field. Caught by Markakis. 2 away. Here's Ray Durham. 3 for 5. First pitch he sees pulled over to Utley. That's the final out of the inning. So 3-2-1. The last 3 innings have gone for your Toronto Blue Jays. Grandy with the solo shot. We're 16 for 24. Twins are 4 for 11. So let's see. I want to see the upcoming lineup here. Veritek switch hitter. Then 3 righties before another switch hitter. We'll keep Hendrickson in to at least face Veritek. Then we'll bring in a right-handed relief pitcher. Fouls that one back. The 0-2. Put the bat on it, but right to Durham. Over first. 1 away. Okay, Hill, alright. Which righty we want? Lindstrom. Particular Ayala. Ayala's probably good. Kinney. Only guy here with, like, negative stats, and, you know, why not? He's not good against runners. Nobody's on base. He has some breaking pitches to rely on. Pitch to contact. That one will be going foul. Strike, though. That one's batted on, fouled again. Hill clearly in the mood to swing the bat. He swings the bat there. He's going to have himself a base hit. That's exactly what we didn't want. There's Jackson. Got away from Kinney. Luckily, Jackson whiffed on that. Foul ball. Missed the curve. Couldn't catch up to the slider. 2 away. All right, Mora. This is the key out to get here. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Lines that. It's going to be going foul. Puts it up the middle. Past 2 gloves. One of them should have had that, maybe. Runners on first and second. Matthews Jr., do we walk him? Let's pitch around him and see what happens here. Got away from Kinney, went just inside foul. He read that one well. Okay, alrighty. Oh, it's gone. Matthews Jr., man, that's only his 5th home run on the season. 4 RBIs for him on the day. Yikes. 16. Oh, Christ. It's not quite 6-7, but it's there. Okay, Kinney, I'm going to take a vow of confidence. Your ERA is now higher than Gagne's. That is saying something. All right, Nina, ready to make your debut on the season, buddy? Not even a real pitcher. This guy we drafted. So he's got... He ain't got nothing. He's got a decent curve, apparently. Bit of a slider. The fastball. Fastball's okay. Markakis hits that to center, but Granderson's there. Okay, all right. 1 pitch. That's all we're needed for. He has 1 pitch on the season now, so they got 3 runs back. We're 16 for 24. They're 7 for 14. They're right at 500, where we're not at 500 or better than that. Last 3 outs today for the Jays. Last 2 outs today for the Jays as Berkman lines right out to the 3rd baseman. Here's Rios. And if Braun doesn't have the type of game he's having, Rios is the player of the game. Let's hit over to Morneau. 2 away. Will we have a 4 home run game for Braun? Gave that a good ride. It's going foul on the first pitch. 0-1. Slider missed. 1-1. Just inside on the fastball. 2-1. Just missed with that fastball. 3-1. Unless it's a mistake, we're not swinging. Just caught enough of the zone to warrant a payoff pitch to Ryan Braun. Gets the bat on that. That will not be a 4th home run, but it's going to be another base hit to keep the Jays hitting. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's Lowell. Tried to read that slider, couldn't quite get it. Grounded to short, over to first. That's going to be hitting for the Jays today. We finished 16 for 25. Still, well, think about it. 16, then we missed 9. Last 3 outs of the day. See? So, Nina will keep you in for all the left-handed hitters. Then we bring in Gagne if it gets to the righties. Got away from him. That was lucky. This is the kind of situation you want to put a rookie in. He gives up some runs, some hits. It's not the end of the world. Right at the wall. Rios makes the catch. 2 away. Let's see. Will he close out the game? Strike 1. Curve in the dirt. Short. Over to first. Welcome to the big leagues, Nina. Closed out the game. Your final score, Toronto Blue Jays 16, Minnesota Twins 7. How's that to wrap up this 4-game series? Still feels like, all things considered, we could have got some more runs across the plate. We got plenty and then some. He had a 9-run margin of victory. Guthrie, that inning just kind of got away from us, unfortunately. Just couldn't get out of that inning. Who knows what happens if we do. Either way, the bullpen did clean up, so we got to send our thanks for that. Player of the game's Braun, without a doubt. 3 home runs. Who knows how many RBIs? I'm not even sure who has the most RBIs, because him, Rios, Grandy, and Berkman all had amazing games. There's Berkman's wall scraper home run. Bottom of the 9th, final out. Very nice. Player of the game, they go with Grandy. Knocked in the go-ahead run with the homer in the top of the 2nd inning. Yeah, he made that 2-1. So in a 16-7 game, when a guy had 3 home runs, the powers that be decide, you know what? This guy who had a solo shot in the top of the 2nd to make the game 2-1, he deserves player of the game. In my heart, it's Braun, but we'll give it to Grandy, right? Guthrie, 5-0 now on the season. Still walked away with the win. That's nice. Messina, 2-2 on the year. Home runs, 3 for the Twins, 2 for Matthews Jr., 1 for Dunn. Berkman had his 30th. Braun had 45 through 47. Grandy had 22 through 24. So we have a guy, Grandy is in his 20s. Berkman's in the 30s. Braun is almost at 50 home runs. Stats, RBIs, 6 for Braun. He had to be player of the game. Even then, him alone, him and Grandy, well, him and Berkman alone beat the Twins here. So 2, 3, 6 from our 3, 4, 5 part of the lineup. That's why I call it the heart of the lineup. That's where I put all my best batters. So that's total 11 RBIs for them, 5 RBIs for the rest of the lineup, and 4 of them came from one guy. So let's check out hits, actually. Well, because I had really a 2. 2 for 6. I mean, that's still 333. Well, Duke has the one where it's like, whatever. 5 2/3 for Guthrie, allowed 10 hits. ERA just barely under 4. Then Kinney, yeah, no words. Hendrickson, shut it down. Nina has that for a big league. I think it's his debut. It's at least his debut of the season. 103 pitches. He took our pitching staff. And that's very nice to see. Heading along through here. Almost 600 points. Taking a look around the league. So a lot of double. Look at that over in Comerica Field. 12-11. 10-7 over at AT&T. 12-5 at the Trop. I'm gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams score double digits today. Only one of them won. Into the extras over there at Nationals Park. 14th. For the Mets do. Mets won. All right, nice. So we're taking that flight from Mimble the Elf's hat over to his whatever he wears. Monthly MVPs from last month have been announced. So this first month is finally over. American League. Oh, you believe it, baby. Look at that. Braun and good Dr. Roy Halladay. 5-0, 1.87 ERA, 44 strikeouts. Braun, 606, 47. 90 RBIs in 1 month. No rookie of the month. You couldn't give it to Nino. He's got a spotless ERA. Dempster, 1 win, 6 saves. There you go. Now from the NL. Ooh, Manny Ramirez, 12 homers, 34 RBIs. I'm impressed, but then Blanton, 4-0, 2.5 ERA, 35 strikeouts. That's still excellent. We have 2 players selected from our teams from Secretary, Ladsman's Financials. We're still losing money. After all that, we're losing money. Ain't that something? We're short about 5,000. We were in the red last month. Do you think we care? We have more owner points than we do salary. Like, we could not turn... Our fans can walk in for free. We don't have to worry about that. But anyways, now we have a 3-game series against Kansas City. Then we're heading back to... Oh no, Minnesota's heading over to us. And yeah, so 1, 2, 3... 5 different teams in this month. So next time out, we're going to be taking on the Kansas City Royals in a 2015 ALDS, or no, CS, excuse me, rematch. Also a rematch of the 85 ALCS. So even at this point in time, game takes place in 2009. There's history between these 2 teams. So we're going to have to see what happens the next time out. Thank you so much for watching. It was a great game to come back to. I hope I'll see you next time for this first game against the Kansas City Royals.